Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch, you're tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming's Twitch live stream series where we're playing Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition and we're on the Alma, Missouri map. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. And without much further ado, we're going to get right into it. First of all, as usual, doing a little setup before we get started. First of all, wanted to issue a apology for not being able to get our regularly scheduled episode in on this previous Wednesday. As I indicated on a Twitter post after that, subsequently, it was my intent to do a makeup episode prior to tonight's episode, but unfortunately that did not materialize as well. So unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your perspective, here we are tonight. And we're basically picking up somewhat right from where we left off. I'll go ahead and get the worker fired up. We're going to continue our harvesting activities on our wheat field. We already have our tractor and trailer ready to go for pickup. And we just hired the worker, and we have the worker going now while we harvest wheat on our wheat field. And while that's happening, we're going to hop over to our grass fields, get our mower back fired up. Let's see if we can hire a worker here as well and try to see if they can manage this job as well and get both of those activities going. And they're already missing material, and I hate when they miss material. That always creates issues because I have to go back behind them and patch up what they miss. But I'm going to kind of ignore it for now and not let the OCD side of my brain mess with me on that one. Okay. And already we are having an issue with our other worker. He went forward, finished that row, and then came to one of those stupid stops that they tend to do. And one of the things I'm looking forward to, based on what we've seen from FarmCom, as far as Farming Simulator 25 is concerned, is improved worker AI. If they can materialize that, that will change a lot of the gameplay experience for the series significantly. We have yet to see. I've been playing since 17, and we still haven't yet to really see, rather significant improvements in the games, worker AI specifically. But if they have been finally able to realize that after the last couple of versions of Farming Simulator, then that would be really significant. Based on what they showcased, they're indicating that it may be the case, but I have to see it to believe it, given what has been my experience with the last couple of versions of the game. Not saying that it's horrible, and not saying that there haven't been improvements between the versions of the game, but they've been small, incremental improvements each version of the game. So we shall see if we finally have a significant improvement between versions. Yeah. Okay, but other than that, okay, we got this worker cutting grass, although I should have probably leased the my brain's drawing a blank here. I should have leased the I can't even think of what the piece of equipment's called here now. I'm drawing a blank now. Swather. The swather mower, and just had it where basically we're going straight to hay without all the in-between stuff. That's what we're going to do for our next mowing activity here, because we got to hit all the grass fields are all ready to harvest at the same time, so we're going to hit them all at the same time. Let's do a different skin for the mower this time, and we'll go ahead and keep the Michelin wheel setup standard, and go ahead and lease the swather, and we'll also need to get the conditioner header for it, and we'll set that up as Hessen brand as well. Go ahead and lease that, and let's go grab that from the shop while these guys are doing what they do. And of course the harvester has, okay, the harvester went stupid on me again. It looks like this time they're actually stopping for a legitimate reason. So let's go unload the harvester. All right, so let's drop some hay in here, unload some hay, I mean some wheat. I don't know why I got hay on the brain. And that will get us up to how many liters in the trailer? See here in a moment. I'm not, but it doesn't really matter because I think I have this set to unrealistic, so it'll hold whatever we end up coming up with. Alright, that's quite a good load. Okay, we're finally emptying out. And alright, now I'm just gonna swing that setup over there to the side a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and get this Hessen going. Well, one of the issues with this mod that I don't know what happened to it with it, but when it first came out, it had a unique trailer that you use to haul both the harvester and the header, but for whatever reason the trailer has disappeared off the mod hub. I was there when this mod was initially released. I haven't been able to find any legitimate explanation online as to what happened to it and why, but I'm making the assumption that due to this mod having some game-breaking bugs associated with it, that it may have been removed as for the reasons that it may have been linked to those bugs that was occurring. But that's just my general educated guess, because it's unusual for a mod to be released and then a part of that mod to just mysteriously disappear without anything being said about it anywhere, at least nothing that I can find. Or maybe some of you guys' search food might be better than my search food, so maybe you could find out information on it. But in my digging and searching around, I wasn't able to find that much information on what exactly happened to the trailer that's supposed to go to this mod, even from the mod maker's site, website, and Facebook page, and so on and so forth. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright. I got this thing set to, alright, lower tether. Make sure I got this thing set to give us straw. I mean, not straw, but hay. And again, I don't know why I have straw in the ring tonight. Alright, but we're gonna do grass, hay, and silage. Or maybe just, or maybe 2 silage and one hay. And then what we'll do is I think we'll split the bales between the 2 barrel storage locations. And that should cover everything that we need to get done today, at least. First thing, let's go ahead and do a headland and paint the edges of the field, if you will. And go ahead and get that out of the way. And as I'm thinking out loud, what I may do for tomorrow is just do a unscheduled live maybe, and now do that probably early in the day, but we'll have to see how the schedule goes for tomorrow, depending on what real life activities I have going on outside of the game. Because Grandpa needs to go see his grandbabies real quick for a little bit tomorrow. Got some errands that I need to run, and just overall get some rest and relaxation from my day job and my hobby / job, which is doing this live stream stuff. And as things progress and we get better at this, and I get a more stable following, and this channel begins to grow, and obviously this hobby could turn into something a lot more than just a hobby. Right now I'm still kind of at the hobbyist stage of this, but I'm loving every minute of it, and look forward to seeing where this thing goes and how it grows. Now we're just going to continue to get this hay situation going, and we're going to chop it up a little bit, and we're going to have to take a moment here soon to go check on my other workers, because as I pointed out earlier, this worker AI in this game is something else. You still have to babysit the heck out of them. Most part in this game, if you want things done right, you have to do it yourself. You have to basically Thanos everything. If you're a Marvel comics or movie fan, you know what I'm talking about there. Because sometimes even when you set the field up right, this worker AI will do something that's totally inexplicable, and you're left scratching your head because you did everything you're supposed to do to set them up for success, and it still ends up being a fail. right on this field so far, but again, what you're looking at is a manual work in progress and not me turning this thing loose to the mercy of the worker AI. And I do lose that I part of that term loosely, because the intelligence definitely leaves a lot to be desired. But we'll work it out as best that we can based on what we have and are provided with. But we'll get her done. Alright, I'm going to turn this guy this way. Let's see, and hit hire AI worker, and let's kind of just watch for a second to see what he does with it. Of course, his definition of a straight line and my definition of a straight line are very different. Let's see how he manages to turn around and going back the other direction. So far, so good. Alright, he's getting lined up. He got lined up. Hoorah! Alright. Meanwhile, in Albuquerque, Clyde has made a left turn and forgot what else he needed to get done today. Clyde has a condition affectionately known as dyslexionality. That's a combination of dyslexia and senility. And due to that condition, Clyde had no idea what to do next. So after Clyde took his medication, he went down to the edge of the field in the harvester, turned the harvester around, pointed it a different direction, and fired the harvester back up. Let's see how far Clyde gets this round. Look at Clyde go. Now, the real trick will be when Clyde gets to the end of the field, will he know what to do? Let's observe. Look at Clyde go. He's almost halfway through the field. Let's see how far he gets. For he realizes that he's an AI worker and he has to do something silly. Remember, buggy AI is a feature, not a bug. And you see all those patches of wheat left in the field? Good stuff, good stuff. Let's also check on our other worker, the other brother Clyde. Okay, this brother Clyde looks like he got the job done. Let's see. Looks like he got most of it. Okay. Okay, Clyde Jr. Not bad at all. Alright, turn on more. Turn on more. Okay, and today's farm work has been brought to you by Clyde, Daryl, and his other brother Daryl. We hope you'd enjoyed this today and look forward to more interesting and fun activities as we proceed. Right now, I'm going to double check the work that was done on this field by the AI worker and try to make sure we touch any spots that the AI worker may have missed. There should be a few here and there, like here's a little patch here. And just make sure we got it all so we can come through with the baler and get this stuff turned into silage. And since we already got it in windrows, we kind of eliminate the step of having the windrow. So all we gotta do is just come in with the baler with the wide pickup and immediately turn this grass into silage bales. And we remember on this farm, in this kit for this build, we're using the quick bale. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the quick bale now. Alright, let's get to work. Next up, baling our grass to turn into silage. So I'm going to go ahead and unfold the baler. Now let's get everything lined up. Or pickup, turn on baler. I like to have the lights on so I can see the pickup area. And let's go. Shouldn't take too long at all. Of course, given the size of this field, the usual expectations of we get about 4 or 5 bales out of this off of this field. It's not a large field. Should get it knocked out rather quickly. And especially with the big Massey Ferguson pulling the load, this should go quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's our first silage bale of the day. Give yourselves a hand. Alright, circle back around, pick it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, there's a big patch of grass that we missed right there. Okay. And we meant to do that. Now let's see if we can unturtle ourselves. That's how we do it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and all people in between. Alright, let's keep it moving. I'm not going to backtrack to grab the mower just to cut that little missed patch of material. I'll see if it has any significance here in just a bit. There's another little patch there. We're not going to split the details on that too much because those small patches are not going to have any major impact on how many bales we harvest right now. Alright, that's 2 bills. And I'm still thinking we'll overall end up with about 4 or 5 bills for this whole effort, but I'll be curious to see what our numbers are end up being now. Because we're 2 in now, but technically you can make the argument for it being 1 because the baler already had some material in it when we started. I wasn't paying attention as to how much material or how close we were to already having a fully complete bale before we spit out the first one. Alright, we got another one coming. And then we're off. Alright, let's go. And, sure by now I need to go take a moment here, check on what my other AI workers are doing. It's too quiet. So I know they're up to some kind of shenanigans. Plus I haven't seen the harvester down on this end, so I think he may be at a stopping point. And that's costing me money, so let's go take a peek at what we got going on there. Yep, he has a full load, so he's waiting to unload, so that's burning money while he's been sitting there waiting. So let's go rectify that situation, shall we? Alright, let's see what we're looking at now in total literage once this load finishes unloading. Alright, we have our number. We're up to What is that? 80,238. 80,281 liters. That's a nice haul so far, and we're far from finished. All right. How's our other guy doing? He's actually doing better than I thought he would do. He got it figured out once I mapped out enough working area for him to be able to navigate the field himself. He's doing great. And I guess I should say she. In fact, we're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to get our game day screenshot while we got a moment. There we go. Put it back on. All right, I like it. I like it. All right. And Clyde, once again, has had a brain aneurysm and brain malfunction and thinks he's done, not realizing that he is just getting started. So, once again, after Clyde took his medication, he embarked on the next portion of his journey. So first, I think we'll have Clyde work on a few of the areas that he's missed, and we'll kind of work our way through those manually. That's one patch, and I think there was a couple others over here in this area. Yeah, I see one up ahead, and I think there were some others. I just want to make sure I get them all. All right, I think we got all of the missed patches for the moment. We'll come back to that in a bit. Let's go ahead and get Clyde going again and see if Clyde can continue the great work he's been doing up to this point. Look at Clyde go. Get it, Clyde. And while Clyde's doing that, we're going to hop back over here and continue our baling operation. While we got a moment. All right, let's go. Let's go. Almost finished with this field. And since grass regrows automatically once we do the harvesting, that will be it. Okay. Going off the deep end literally here. Okay, I think we got it, and we only got 3 bales out of it, huh? 4 bales, really 3 bales, because if we already had material in the baler. Oh snap, it's 97% full, so I'm gonna have to see if those 2 missed patches would make a difference. Alright, let's go find those spots and see if we can get enough material out of them to warrant getting us over the top with that last bale. Alright, there's that one. And were there any others? There's a whole line right there that basically should be picked up. Or Okay, I think that's it now. At least on the grass front for this field. Now we need to go to our big boy field, and we're going to turn that into silage. We're going to need this tractor to cut the grass on that field, and then we'll come through with the baler just as we did here on the smaller scale, and go ahead and pick that material up so that we can turn all that material into silage. I forgot to turn on the beacon lights, so they're already on. Alright, the other guy's still chugging along pretty good so far. Alright, here we are. Got to figure out where I want to start and what's going to be my strategy here. Well, you know, before we do anything, we need to go ahead and paint the edges. So we're going to do a headland around everything first, and hopefully that should, in theory, help the worker. Shall see if it actually works out that way, but we're definitely going to give it our best effort. And you guys already know I don't like when we miss stuff, so. Alright, like I said earlier, what we're doing now is we're painting the edges of the field, or creating what is called a headland. And that's just creating a area of the field between the field and the field's edges so that the workers can work, hopefully, in theory, work a little better going around the edges of the field. And the only question is, once we get this done, is whether we need to do it 2 passes or will be sufficient with 1 pass. I'm leaning towards probably doing 2 just to make sure we're safe. Some of these spots could be a little tricky. And there you have it. First pass in the books. We'll do a second one, and then we'll turn this guy loose and see how he behaves. Hold up, before I do that, issues abound. Let's see, patches of missed material, and you know how I get about that. Alright, so far so good. I'm pretty satisfied with the results we got going here. I just kind of forgot here as I'm focused on this task that I need to go jump back over and check on my other guy with the wheat harvest. Probably burning through some cash right now. But figure we go ahead and finish this setup step. And then we'll come through and follow up and see how well we did. I'm trying to see if I drive this guy in a straight line here this time, kind of clip some of these tricky edges here. So I'm just gonna keep straight. I know I'm not mowing anything through this little subsection per se. With that, I kind of clip or intercept the odd-shaped section of the field, and we can kind of go ahead and get that cleaned up or knocked out of the way. Give again, this is all in the effort, or at least the idea that I'm having here is to give the worker a little bit of an easier time to figure out how he needs to navigate to finish off. I hate when it turns wide like that and it causes me to miss stuff. Or what was I saying? Well, actually killed my whole train of thought there. But basically just trying to set everything up so that we can, in theory, hire the AI worker and he won't spend a lot of time doing stupid or redundant things. See. Alright, that's a good look. It's kind of interesting how the more times you do it, the better you get with your strategies. Okay, missed the time. Alright, almost there. Let's go down on this end. And start over here. And let's get the mower turned around. Make sure we're kind of lined up the way we need to line up. see what he does. Alright, let's see how this worker does on the turnaround. Alright, looking good. I'm going to leave him to his own devices. Let's go take a peek at Mr. Darrow over here. And where is Mr. Darrow? Or, excuse me, this is Clad, right? Yeah, Clad's been waiting on me for a little bit, I'm sure. This thing does fill up rather quickly. It probably would have been better served just to focus on harvesting one field at a time, but I'm trying my best to multitask here and manage it as best that I can. Okay. Right. Okay, it looks like this fella got the job done as well. Looks like I can't complain, I can't complain. So we ought to be able to come through here with the fast bill, give or take a few spots. Alright, not bad at all, but I knew we'd run into something somewhere. Here we go. All right, I have to be really careful with this machinery. This thing turns on a dime, and it's hard to control when you're in a turn. All right, hopefully once we knock this last little patch out, then we'll be done here. I'm still very happy with the way the worker knocked out the remainder of this field. Okay, it looks like for the moment, oh no, here's another area right here. For the moment, we're just about done with the swather. Let's go ahead and touch this up. All right, looks like that's what we got with this. Let's turn it. So that just needs to be picked up. Oh, the harvest is full again. So let's get that unloaded as soon as possible. Alright, let's see how much in leaderage we're at now after we get this load done. Should be getting a pretty nice number now. $120,000, 120,458 liters. It is a bit annoying every time he stops to unload, he leaves a patch of wheat. Alright, we're hanging in there. I need to step away here for a moment to do a quick bow, and I shall return momentarily. Please stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. All right, and it looks like just in time to unload again. But let's get back over here to our harvester and the worker, and we're going to continue to unload our wheat. And then we're going to have to take a extensive look at the field to make sure we cover all the areas with the different little miscellaneous patches of field that the worker missed. And we got our oat field after we finish with this wheat field that we'll need to harvest. That's field number... Oh, I guess we have to look at it from the other map, because I guess it doesn't always really matter, because when you merge fields, it doesn't update the number or change the numbers to a new number or something anyways, but so you're always limited there. But yeah, field 9. Little did I know he was going to turn around on me. Alright, let's poke around and see what else we have. Let's see, I think that's it, right? This guy's... How's he doing here? Of course he leaves this huge section in the center. Interesting. Alright, flipping around with our cameras between workers to see where we're at and what's going on. And Clyde considers himself done, so we're gonna have to pick it up manually from here. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to do that. I was trying to go in a straight line. Jerked, and this thing was hard to steer. Straighten it back up. I should start to veer in the wrong direction, or whatever the case may be. section of field that the worker missed previously. And then we want to go ahead and set up for harvesting on field 9. And we're going to have to come back and pick up all the straw. Yep, 100%. Time to unload. And let's jump over to... Where'd you go? Where are you? There we go. To our Titan trailer, and let's go pick this load up. Alright, we're going to get this trailer turned around. Sitting on 180, 504 liters. There's be, but we're not done quite yet. Just quite yet. Now we gotta cover this field and go through, try to find all the areas that the worker might have missed. Is that all of the areas? Let's try to find out. It's kind of hard to figure out a little bit here on the console because the draw distance is so close that you can't see until you're right up on the field. The hard way that we could have just did it from the heads up display. That would give us, let me see, got to turn the grass filter on here too. Alright, there we go. Yeah, see, I knew it. So now okay, so our week. So our next stop is to our farm silo to go ahead and unload all this wheat and get set up for our carrying, loading up coal. Because that'll be the next field that we harvest with the harvester. So field number 9. And then we'll have to come back and pick up the straw. So straw bales. And then come back and finally come back and pick up those straw bales. Then take those straw bales and place them into our bale storage and just save them as necessary for doing our TMR mixing. Alright, park him there and then let's dial up the harvester, pipe in, shortcut, right on here, 209, get this thing lined up, and let's get to work. AI worker has a tendency to go to work their way to the left. So in order to get them to behave properly, should have them started on the right side of the field. Alright, everyone, we're coming up on the end of tonight's episode. As we get ready to wrap it up, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and thanks for your patronage and support. And I hope you can continue to tune in, check me out. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like, let me know what you love, let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know, let me know, let me know. That's the only way I can get better and bigger and better. I'm Bose831 Gaming on most of your major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. And the same thing applies there wherever you are encountering my content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Episodes of this live stream series will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety. But when we tune back in on the next episode, we'll just continue this harvesting process and start to get ready and get set up for our the next steps in this field management process. But right now it's just going through and cleaning up what the worker missed on this field and missed a good little bit on this one. But we'll get it straightened out. Alright, what else we got here as we're coming up on final 2 minutes? And like I indicated at the start of the series, what I might do to make up that missed episode, or at least give a shot at it, is I might end up getting online sometime tomorrow and we'll do an unscheduled live, but we'll see how things go tomorrow. Real life always has priorities, but if I have the time to do so, we will go ahead and jump on sometime tomorrow for a quick couple hours and go ahead and get that episode scheduled. Alright, that's all I got for the night. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming, live on Twitch. Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, Alma, Missouri map. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.